Right, welcome back to another video, guys. Alfie B here, and once again thanks for all my subscribers, new ones coming in, old ones commenting. So please, yeah, can you comment on the videos, like them as well, help the channel grow. We're nearly at 500 subscribers now, which I couldn't believe we've even got to. But today it's not a video of me on the bank where I've shown you my last one what my new session is, because that's going to be, I think my first video will be next Friday. This Friday I've had some stuff to do at home, but I thought I'd make a bivvy eater, a cheap one. I've seen a video of someone do it, but I thought I'd do my own, and then I'll show you how I've done it. So inside my little, as you've seen before, my little cook bag, which has got my kettle and my stove and my other bits and bobs in. You've all probably got one of these sat at home in your tackle bag, box, shed, wherever it is. An old line tin. So I redone all my rods with the Exocet, £18 for the new season. And I've made myself a little bivvy eater out of it. So with a lid, drilled 3 holes, one in each corner. And I've got all the candles in there. I'll show you when it's on the table. They're all my different candles that I've got for it. But because I work in a garage, in my toolbox I've got bolts, nuts and bolts, bits and bobs. So I've got a couple of bolts from years ago, manifold bolts from a Ford Mondeo, but you can use any bolt that's about 3-4 inches long, threaded all the way if you want, but luckily I had these in there and these do the job perfectly. So what I've done, obviously drilled the holes in the top, and then all we do is put the bolts through the holes that you drilled. This is going to be your base to hold your candles. Now, if you're using just threaded bolts, you're going to need to use 2 bolts. One as sort of a collar, and one to bolt it down. You don't have to do them tight, you just have to nip them up with your hand. So you want a tripod like that, and as you can see, because mine are beveled there and they've got their own sort of washer they sit in and they're nice and tight. And all we're doing then is, if you get the 8-hour burning candles, the big ones, you can fit 3 in. So we've got 3 sitting in there like that. Or if you use the smaller candles, you can get around 7 in. So I managed to fit 7 in. So you get your candles in. So I've got 7 of the little ones in. You can arrange them however you want, light them all up. It's quite a lot to take with you, so I think 6 then. Inside the tin you can fit 7 of the small ones, 3 of the bigger ones and the bolts, or you can take 6 of them and the bolts, and you fit them all inside the tin, shut the lid. And I've just used my old kettle bag to put in, so if they all fall out they don't disappear everywhere. So now what I'll do is I'll get it on the table, light it, and I'll show you. And it really does work, it really does work. So yeah, I'll get it on the table now, get it lit and show you what it looks like. So then guys, this is it on the table, lit and working. And after a couple of minutes, it really does start kicking off some heat. So inside your bivvy, especially if you've got a small one like me with a 1-man bivvy, put that in. If you do have a fish or your hands are wet at night, you need to warm them. It's nice and stable off the ground, so there's air underneath, so the bottom's not going to get hot. This gets really hot really quickly. Within a couple of minutes it's really working, kicking off some heat. And I think when you can see some of them on the market for 30, 40, 50 quid, you've probably got one of them tins at home, whether it's a Fox one, any sort of tin, that sort of size, works absolutely perfect for it. And yeah, it gets really warm, kicking off the top there, and it's just enough to warm your hands up, take the edge off at night. So yeah, so I'm going to be using that on my next night session, which should be hopefully the start of February. I'm going to do a 48-hour down at Trentview, I believe. But in the meantime, I'm going to get on the campaign down at that lake that I've shown you, and then we're going to see how we get going, putting a bit of bait in from next week. So again, thanks a lot everyone for all the comments, subscribe, liking the video, and let's keep the channel growing, and I'll see you again on the next one.